Here's the break to Whose Shoulder Will You Cry On, played in the key of G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's take it a couple of measures at a time. We'll start the break with this lick. Once again, bend that note. And then you're going to take it from the 1 chord up to the 4 chord at 13 and 14. And you'll do that by playing forward rolls and then sliding into the 4 chord. So let me take it here at the start of measure 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now once you're on the 4 chord, after that you'll go up to the high 1 chord at 15 and 17. From the 4 up to the high 1. But instead of going directly there, you're going to go by way of a bar chord at the 12th fret in order to get some of the melody notes in there. So let me pick it up at the start of measure 4 on the 4 chord. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time on that, going from the 4 through the bar chord at the 12th fret and then sliding up to the high 1 at 15 and 17. So from the top of measure number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now once you're on the high 1, the chord that follows that is the 5 chord right beside it. 1 chord, 5 chord. But instead of going directly there, you're going to go again by way of the bar chord at the 12th fret and then kind of walk up to that 5 chord. So I'll start here at the beginning of measure 6 and play through to the beginning of measure 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's in measure 9. In measure 9, you're going to switch from playing the 5 chord position to playing the 1 chord position. The band will still be on the 5 chord, but you're going to switch and play the 1 chord sound over top of the 5 chord. And then when you get to measure 10 and play that pinch on the first 2 strings, that first downbeat at measure 10, that's when the band is also back in on the 1 chord with you. So measures 8 and 9 are on the 5 chord. Then you're going to anticipate the change back to the 1 by switching early from the 5 into the 1 chord shape there in measure 9. So let me pick it up starting at the beginning of measure 9 and take it back to the 1 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that lick in measure 10 takes you from the high 1, passing through the bar chord at the 12th fret, and then you land back here at 8 and 9 on the 1 chord. As you come through there, you don't make a bar and you don't play 12 and 12. You're going to play 11 and 12 and bend that note. Give it a bluesy sound on the way back here to 8 and 9. So measure 10, moving across the G chord, the 1 chord, sounds like this. One more time. Now we're at measure 11, and it's going to go from the 1 chord back to the 4 chord. But this part of the song, we're going to depart from the melody. The melody goes low at that part. we're not going to play those low notes. We're going to play sort of a harmony to the melody at that point and keep the fretted notes here between 8, 9, and 10 and up here at 13 and 14 on that 4 chord. So this is not melody, it's the harmony, and it's going to take you from the 1 to the 4 chord. I'll start here at the beginning of measure 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you had a 4 chord here at 13 and 14, and then back to the 4 chord at 8, 9, and 10. I'll play that section again, starting at measure 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the note I land on there at the 9th fret of the 3rd string, that's the start of a lick where you're going to slide up to 12 and 12. The bar chord is there. You're not going to form a bar. You're just going to grab the 3rd string and the 1st string. And the lick sounds like this. Okay, I played all the way to the end there. That lick is played over top of the 1 chord, then the 5, and then back to the 1. And the lick at the end is very similar to the lick you started with when you kicked off the break. Let's take it again, sliding from 9 to 12. There in measure 13, we'll slide 9 to 12 and play through the lick that goes from the 1 chord to the 5 and back to the 1. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And that's the tune.